Welcome to another meeting of TV Holics Anonymous. Welcome to another meeting of TV Holics Anonymous. My name is Ruru and I am a TV Holic. Mimi's not here, but I have watched Selling the OC season 4, I believe this is, and I have a lot of things to say about what happened this season. I know we haven't talked about Selling the OC or Selling Sunset at all, but I thought I just freshly watched it. I just watched the last episode and I had to talk about this show because I find it endlessly infuriating because I feel that it is let me just get into it. So like I said, Mimi's not here. She has not watched this season yet, so I thought I'd just talk about it because she's very busy and we've got to stick to our schedule when we are both free together, and that's a bit tough for us. So yeah, we're gonna be coming at you guys with some shows pretty soon. So it's gonna be the new series of Singles Inferno, season 5 of Singles Inferno. So we'll be recapping the entire season. And then also we're going to be hitting you with the new Shahs of Sunset spin-off, or the Valley spin-off, the Valley Persian style. So we're really into those two shows right now. So we're going to try and cover as much of that as possible. Also Wednesday, I'm finishing off my recaps on my own of Wednesday. So catch that. You can catch that on here as well. So I just want to get into this because I've got quite a bit to say. I'm going to try and condense it as much as possible because I need to make another episode after this about Vanderpump Rules. So far, what's happened this season, Vanderpump Rules, the new season. I'm just going to talk about it by myself because we wanted to do it together, me and Mimi, but we just don't have the time to do it together. We're really busy, so I just thought I have a few minutes here and there. Let me just block out time to do this. So I'm the one who edits the podcast, so it's best if I just do a few episodes by myself quickly. Anyway, so I digressed and moved away from what we were talking about, which is Selling the OC. So season 4, from the first season, from the first few episodes of this show, season 1, I really thought I was going to like Alex Hall, but Alex Hall turned out to be a raging, bitch. I'm going to just say it. She's from what I see on the show, if this is her character, if this is a true character, she's a terrible human being. And I'm just not, I don't subscribe to her, basically. I don't like her. Anyway, the Oppenheim brothers, they pop in now and then. They're not really on this show much at all compared to how they are on Selling Sunset, because obviously they don't live in the OC. They live in the Sunset. I mean, LA. I was going to say the Sunset Strip, but they live in LA. Yeah, so I don't really see the point in them popping in at all. And it's only Jason all the time because Brett doesn't really talk. He's the mute one. He's the mute twin. And Jason wants to hog all the camera time. So yeah, they're kind of their role in this show is totally obsolete. Now, let's move on to Alex Hall. Alex Hall was being a bitch like she usually is every season. And I can't believe it, at the end of the last episode, she got Jason's house to sell. Of course she did, because they keep rewarding the worst people on these shows, especially on Selling Sunset and Selling the OC. They're rewarding the terrible, bitchiest bitches of them all. And, I think from both shows, I think Alex Hall is the worst of the worst from both Selling Sunset and Selling the OC. She takes the cake. She is the, head honcho bitch of them all. I know I keep insulting her and calling her a bitch, but she is just so horrible. And I feel like Polly is trying to move away from her. this season. She's trying to like get away from her and that's why she didn't invite her to the party. I don't think that was an oversight, and I don't really think it was her friend that planned it. I think she just is sick and tired of Alex Hall and wants to get away from her, and she's trying to slowly move away from her, and she thought that she could do it without Alex Hall noticing and just blame it on, oh, we both got like things going on and you're like in a new relationship and stuff. But I think Polly definitely knows what she's doing, and Alex Hall has clocked. And Polly, I feel bad for Polly because she looks like she's like really like shitting herself every time she comes into contact with Alex Hall. She looks scared. She looks like she doesn't want to be around Alex Hall. And I'm not saying that Polly is not like terrible. She has her terrible moments too, but I can tell she has a nice side too. But no, like I said, no one's as bad as Alex Hall. Now, saying that, I miss the other Alexes that were on this show. So Alex, Rose, there was also that Ali Harper and Alexandra Jarvis as well. I don't know why they got rid of those. Those were interesting characters, especially Alex, Jarvis and Rose. They were really interesting. And then that Sean guy that had a fight with, I believe Austin and what's the other guy's name? Austin and Tyler. So I don't know why they got rid of him. He was quite spicy, spicing things up. And then there was also Kayla. I feel really bad for her because she got kicked off the show, probably because of Alex Hall. Because Alex Hall is like a raging bitch. That's all I got to say. Anyway, so the new cast members this season, and oh yeah, Brandy, she was still on it, but just like she doesn't want to get into the drama because she knows what Alex Hall is. Alex Hall is the head honcho, and she doesn't want Alex Hall to come for her. I don't think anyone, even you can tell all the guys are scared of Alex Hall as well. Because she's a demon. Like Tyler was terrified of her. I feel like great that he cheated on her because she deserves it. I know I'm being extremely harsh, but if you've seen all 4 seasons, you probably agree with me because she, like I said, is a terrible person. And then Gio as well. Gio looks like he treads carefully with her, and Austin as well. And Brandy, like Brandy's tried very, very hard to have like nothing to do with Alex Hall this season, and also I feel like she's trying very hard to just like stay out of the drama. That's why she had a minimal role this season because she didn't want to, get tangled up with Alex Hall's mess. And you can see everyone is just like I said, scared of her and like tiptoes around her. And so Alex Hall, she's got like Gio commented that he thinks that it's too early for her. Like it doesn't seem like a good idea that she's with her new partner. They're like moving out together. They've got a property together. They basically purchased a house somewhere together, and they're moving in together. That man, I just want to say that man is perfect for her because he's a terrible human being too. The way he treated everyone at the table on Gio's birthday, like he is a man child, a rich, spoiled man child, and he's disgusting. Like he grosses me out. But I think he's perfect for Alex Hall because I think when they talk, it makes sense why they're together because gross attracts gross, like gross human beings. So yeah, perfect for each other. Good stuff. Then there's like all the new people. So there's Kaylee, and she kind of looks like she's going to be dating Tyler soon, or they're dating, or something's going on between them. Yeah, and she was kind of friends with Ashton. And Ashton, everyone hates Ashton, but I don't think she's too bad. Like, I don't think that she's like, yeah, she was shit stirring a bit, but she's on a TV show where she's meant to shit stir, and I'm sure like the producers told her to, oh, like bring this up or bring that up. So I think that was part of her job situation, and she just did what she was told, or she just wanted to be a bit messy. But what she was saying wasn't really terrible or anything. I know she lied a bit, like, or it looks like she lied a bit, but about her friend's husband saying that he was upset because because Alex Hall was flirting with him. and he felt uncomfortable. But so what? Alex Hall has been a right old bitch to Ashton, and Ashton's pregnant. I think that was so harsh the way they all treated her while she was pregnant, especially that day where they all went to um that like kind of like mini vacation to Palm Springs. I think it was Palm Springs. I'm not sure. Yeah, so they were in the desert and they all like at dinner had a go at her, and then Alex Hall wanted to look good at the end, so she went and like kind of consoled her and said, "Oh, I didn't want to make a pregnant woman upset and blah blah blah," because she cares a little bit about her image. I just don't. She's the black cloud that is hanging over selling the OC. I'd love to see that woman fired off this show and get someone in that's a bit nicer. I mean, she's horrific. I don't want to see her on my screen anymore. I don't want to hear anything that comes out of Alex Hall's mouth. I don't want to, n- hear any like. I don't want anything to do with her. I don't want to see her stupid relationship with her new boyfriend that she moved in with after breaking up with him for Tyler, and then getting back to him and getting back with him after Tyler again, and now they've moved in together. It's just like all a bit like stupid and crazy to me, and I don't need to know about it. I don't care. No one cares. No one cares what Alex Hall is doing. And I think that they should bring back Jarvis and Rose, and also Kayla. Also Fiona. Fiona, the new girl, the really young one. I think she's about 23. I think they need to fire her ass as well because she's useless. All she does is like kiss Alex Hall's ass the whole season, and she pretends to be like so nice, but she keeps coming for out of nowhere Ashton all the time. She's trying to bury Ashton as much as possible, and she's doing it so that she can be in uh Alex Hall's good books. And any second she gets, like any opportunity she gets, she's bitching. She's like, I'm not like that, but then she bitches about Ashton. She bitches and bitches and bitches about Ashton non-stop. She just can't stop. It's like verbal diarrhea coming out of her mouth. And especially when she gets together with Alex Hall, they both have a giant bitch fest about Ashton. Alex Hall's one of those people that always needs someone to, attack. She just can't stop attacking people. And I've checked out her Instagram and her other socials and stuff like that. She's just like she's vile. She's vile. She's a vile person. Um. So yeah, Fiona, she needs to be fired too. Like, I don't know why she decided to like set up camp up, crawl up Alex Hall's arse and set up camp up there. Just go live up Alex Hall's arse and get off this show. You and Alex Hall can have each other. Okay? Just have each other and just get off the show because no one wants to see your relationship. Tyler, it's so funny how Alex Hall, another thing about her is that she just forgives men so quickly, and she acts like she wants to be one of the guys. Like, she's not a girl's girl. She pretends to be because she's vile towards women, and men she'll forgive them in like 1.5 seconds. So she hated Tyler, and Tyler kind of like ignored her for like 2 years. And then she so easily, after he apologized and cried about it, his very insincere apology, I don't think he gives a shit about her. He just doesn't want her to destroy him on TV and his reputation. So she just forgave him and was like, "Oh, you're always going to mean something to me, Tyler." You know, she's just gross. And then to all the women, she just destroys them and tears them into pieces. She is basically like a evil pit bull on the show, and I need her to be fired. Fire her and fire Fiona, and like I said, bring back Sean. I also want Rose and Jarvis and Kayla. That would be such a great show, and they can all like have petty little fights amongst each other. The new people, Kaylee is all right, I guess. Ashton, well, you can fire her too because like it wasn't very interesting, her storylines. Um, Brandy, I think you could bring her on as like a more like central role again once Alex Hall is fired and gone, because then people can be themselves. be their authentic selves and not like have to deal with like the demon that is Alex Hall. Also Oppenheim brothers, I'd like to see more of Brett rather than Jason all the time. It's kind of like nauseating having to, deal with Jason 24 hours a day on these selling shows, and Brett never speaks. I want to hear Brett's opinion. I want to hear Brett speak. I want to know that Brett's alive and that he's just not like a puppet sitting on Jason's lap. Yeah. So those are my thoughts. Tyler, why is Tyler in this show if he's not working at the Oppenheim Group? He's working for a rival company, real estate company. It's just not making any sense. Either you get back on in the Oppenheim Group or you go away. There's nothing interesting about Tyler. Or, if he's gonna spark up a relationship with Kaylee, then yeah, I want to see that. Otherwise, you can piss off too. Gio, I find him, he always tries to be like, he's a good mix between a little bit of evil and a little bit of good. So he's like, he's all right. Austin, I just find Austin, he's just got one of those faces that you just want to like, hate, because he just looks like one of those guys that you just want to smack, or like he's got a punch you in the face kind of face. He just annoys me, bugs me a lot. Yeah, I didn't like how he was with Sean that season. That was a bit too much. Yeah, I think he's not showing his true colors. I think he's like probably not such a great guy, because he's easy to like rile up, and he looks like he's got a terrible temper. So I think he's like holding back a lot, and we're not seeing his true colors on this show, and I just want to see what he's really like. Okay, so those are my thoughts. I want to hear what everyone else thinks as well. Follow us on YouTube. We're on YouTube, and all our socials too. We're going to start to do more stuff on socials. I know we haven't really done much at all on there, but we're going to come back strong on that, hopefully. I'm going to pawn that off to Mimi to do. She's got to pull her weight as well. Also, if you're listening on like Spotify or anywhere else, please give us 5 stars, a 5-star rating. It will really help us out, and we'd very much appreciate it. And if you want us to cover any of the other shows, please let us know, because we're happy to do so. But for now, that's it. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye, and subscribe. Bye.